Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's see what you got.
Sounds so sweet. Oh, that's deep. I can move back some more. How you gonna stop this? Oh, what? That was going in. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that looked good. Oh, that was pretty. No way. Splash, baby. Oh, man.
You got it like that.
That was perfect. Great job, MP. Now that's how you stay locked in.
There he is. Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.
MP. Have a great game, man.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So the Hornets starting five. They've got LaMelo Ball, also Kyrie Irving out there, and it's Miller in at the three. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama, and it's Mann in at the point guard position. And over a long regular season, Grant, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers, intentional connections. That's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
Pass to Miller. Here's Mr. Moves. And the three off target. And the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots from 12, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Ball. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Now here's Wembanyama. Misses the three. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Tipped away. Here's the break. He goes up. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He could do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Then the pass to Wembanyama. Off target with the three. The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Mr. Moves. And that one good.
And I'm looking forward to seeing MP tonight. He's got a really tough matchup. His opponent has been on fire lately.
A tall task for MP. He'll have to put in major work on the defensive end. To the paint. Here's Man. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Man, the pass to Johnson. Collins against Williams. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Collins.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on other teams. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side. I'm just going to say this, Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Now here's Williams. Here's Mr. Moves. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
San Antonio leading. And the pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. Collins a screen. Down low.
Man, good whistle there.
Mark Williams. First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Thompson comes in for ball. Changes. Wembanyama comes in for Collins, and Anderson subbed in for Vassell. And the free throw, no good. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Sohan in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
Hey guys, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He contributed 20 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the basket by Mr. Moves.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Ball against Jones. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Charlotte.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Jones. Still no points. Left side Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Step back and fire. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Thompson right side. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Sohan gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it could be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Anderson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Irving, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
So both teams making some changes here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Irving. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Vassell passes to man. Collins with a screen on Irving. Here's man. For three, Collins. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Irving, the pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Irving. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Richardson. No good off the back of the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Johnson passes to Vassell. Collins with a screen on Thompson. It's Vassell with the drive. No good from 11 feet. 24 seconds left in the half. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Johnson. Collins a screen. Inside. The layup misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
All-Star weekend is right around the corner. This has to be close to what the final results will look like.
Yeah, it could still be a surprise somewhere in there, big fella. But at least the top guys seem locked in.
Well, it'll only be a surprise if I'm not announced as a starter. Oh, wait, I'm retired.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's man. And so in the game for the Hornets, Kyrie Irving out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Mr. Moves in at the 4 spot. Now here's Johnson. It's a 10-point game. Shoots from 12. Mr. Moves with a rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Harden taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Hornets. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
Right now for Charlotte, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
For 3, Collins. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Collins has gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Ball passes to Irving. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Mr. Moves. 10 points for him. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Johnson. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Collins finds Johnson. Shot clock at 5.
There's a lot of power in Johnson's game, especially when moving downhill.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Ball. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Irving. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Mr. Moves. Jacks up a 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." VA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Collins. 10 points for him. Pass to Vassell. Now Collins. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. Fires from deep.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Williams passes to Mr. Moves. Williams with the screen. Over Wembanyama. Williams misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Mann. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. To the paint. And Collins with the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Mr. Moves the pass to Williams. And here's Ball. Puts up a 3. They get it back. And Williams punches it home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And the Spurs call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Spurs with some changes. Anderson's checked in for Collins, and Sohan subbed in for Wembanyama. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Washington's Hornets shooting just under 40% from the field. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Sohan in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
San Antonio leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Anderson. Jones with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Moves. Back to Washington. Pass to Irving. Here's Mr. Moves. Thompson, a screen on Wembanyama. Mr. Moves, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Sohan. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Wells. 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs shooting around 50% of the game so far. Anderson passes to Jones. Outside Wembanyama. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Mr. Moves. 3-pointer. Collins with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Left side, Wembanyama. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Mr. Moves the pass to Williams. Irving for 3. On target from range.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Mr. Moves the pass to Ball. Now Irving. Ball outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
On the wing man. Vassell outside. Launches a 3. Mr. Moves with a rebound. Mr. Moves has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
So the first of 3 is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. The second one drops, and that'll put them up by 9. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that'll push the lead to double digits. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Vassell against Irving. Pass to Collins. Now here's Wembanyama from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Spurs.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Mr. Moves. The kick out to Ball. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Collins with it. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Short memory. On to the next one. Memphis fans appreciate a tough guy. They're gonna love you, kid.
Have a great game, boss.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Grizzlies. For Charlotte, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Grizzlies, Hornets, up next.
You're now connected to Jackie.
すぐにペイヤー Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Miller is out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Ball. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Martin. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. The fans are excited for this one, Doris. 2 cross-conference rivals going right at it.
Rivalries are built when something huge is at stake. And obviously, these teams meet twice a year, so you don't waste an opportunity to exert control over the other.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Williams dishes the ball. Irving passes to Mr. Moves. Outside, Ball. Irving surveying the floor. Clock at 4. That shot off. Great D that time from Bane. Morant outside. Good on the triple.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Irving kicks to Williams. Pass to Mr. Move. Williams passes to Mr. Moves. Morant against Ball. Miller with a screen on Jackson. Here's Mr. Moves. And the rebound goes to Martin. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Here's Ball. Grizzlies making the shot. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Morant right side. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The three from Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LaMelo Ball.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Outside Williams. Pass to Mr. Moves. Miller with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And so here's Memphis. Following the 3 by Charlotte. Payne for 3. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now here's Morant. He had 34 points in the win against Golden State.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
So it's the Hornets now, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's 1:40 left in the first. The pass to Bane. Down low, Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set a mean screen.
Outside Williams. Mr. Moves passes to Irving. Miller outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Mr. Moves. And it's Thompson in for Ball. for Memphis. Oakland's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Bain. Mr. Moves checked in for Charlotte. Wells comes in for Irving.
What's up?
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Indoors, we are right in the middle of the season now. And we've seen quite a few surprises so far, don't you think?
You know, it's interesting to me, Kevin, is you never know exactly what's going to happen. Some teams outperform expectations. Some obviously fall short. What's most fascinating to me are the few players who find a way to take their game to the next level. That's exciting.
We've got Williams. Mitchell is out there with John Morant. And it's Copeland in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Mr. Moves. Pulls it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Both free throws good for Mr. Moves. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Roddy. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Morant. They set the screen. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Mr. Moves. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, from 15 feet away, and it's Memphis with another.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now, here is Miller. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 17 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Washington. Going inside. He doesn't hit that one. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And Mitchell, no good on that. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Williams. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
.144 left now here in the second. Morant outside. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Bertle's shot is off. Charlotte in the lead. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Irving. Grizzlies making the shot. It's good from long range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell passes to Morant. And Poeltl has it in the corner. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And that one's good. Mr. Moves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Teardrop shot. Hornets with the rebound. Mr. Moves got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
There's a screen by Washington. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Man, so close to an All-Star weekend, man. We're getting pretty clear picture of who will be there.
Well, I know of 3 guys who will 100% be there. Us!
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like, you knew somebody?
Oh, okay. It's going to be one heck of a party that Kenny throws every year.
Yes, indeed. Well, not this year.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, they're winning with better offense. They're moving the ball well, getting high percentage shots. This is what efficiency looks like, guys.
Near flawless execution, no doubt about it. But we still have another half to go. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got LaMelo Ball. Williams is out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Miller, and it's Irving at the 2. Here's Ball. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. It's over Morant. Ball, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson, a screen on Irving. Payton for 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And so he hits both. Charlotte leading by 3. Outside, Ball. The 3 ball. score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Mr. Moves. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Ball against Morant. The three. Ball no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And Pirtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That one drops. He ties it up. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Floats it up for Williams.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Jackson a screen on Ball. Morant kicks to Jackson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball finds Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Williams against Pirtle. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain passes to Pirtle. Excellent D there from Ball. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 6.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Mr. Moves. Hornets leading by 9. Morant is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. And it's Roddy in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Well, the Hornets shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. He had a nice open look right there. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Irving against Morant. Here's Roddy. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The Grizzlies shooting well. They're at 45%. Mitchell passes to Morant. Passes it to Copeland. Lock at 6. And here is Mitchell. Here's Roddy. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Mr. Moves passes to Washington. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's ball in for Wells. That free throw good from Washington.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Morant against Ball. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And the shot goes in. 17 points from Brandon Miller.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Ball penetrating. Irving kicks to Washington. Pass to Mr. Move. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the Hornets call time here. They're leading by 10. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Williams is checked in for Washington. Here's Ball. Pass to Mr. Moves. Ball against Morant. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Mr. Moves.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's a good screen. Mr. Moves. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the agility, the hop, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Right side, Irving. The pass to Mr. Moves. No good on the three. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And it's Martin penetrating. Offside Jackson. Bain against Irving. Bain passes to Jackson. And that one drops for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
So they foul intentionally.
Are you kidding me?
At the line to the Bulls. Harden. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 8. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Again, let's hear it for the Grizzlies. Lakers. Quick time.
Memphis moving that ball around. Hurdle with a screen on ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hurdle's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Ball kicks to Irving. Passes to Mr. Moves. Releases. Misses there. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Sounds like a lot of sugar. You're gonna cut off the crust too?
Great effort. Nicely done. I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.